Hey guys! So today is a little bit more of a serious video, as you can see from the title. I believe it was on my channel or on YouNow. I did tell you guys that this year, there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know about me, and slowly I feel like I'm able to talk about it and be okay with it. And this is just one of many, a lot of things that are going to be coming out. And I'm kind of sitting here, and I wasn't even planning on filming it, but all of a sudden, because I just filmed another video, and I was like, you know what? Now is the time. And I don't know what came over me that I just feel like now's the time for this, but now's the time. And for other things I need to talk about, I know that I will wake up one day and say that it's the time, but for those other things, it isn't. For this topic, it is the time. So, okay. I don't even know why I'm that nervous to talk about this, because in reality, I have a small channel. Not a lot of people watch me, which I'm not complaining, but I'm nervous and I'm not sure why. And I hope this doesn't change anybody's thoughts on me or anything like that. It's just something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and I finally am ready to. So, how do I want to start this? Okay, when I was 17, I used to go on dating websites all the time. I even make some videos now about the dating websites I used to go on and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, it was just something I did. Like, I would always go on. And the one day, on the one dating website, somebody messaged me. And I always had it strictly for guys, and this girl messaged me. And I was 17. She had to be, like, 23. And she had this, like, really pretty, like, long, flowing, like, not too curly, but kind of curly, like, red hair. It was, like, orange. And it was so pretty. And I don't know. I just found me and she wanted to talk just as friends. I don't really know. So we just, like, started talking. And she was, like, really nice to me. So we just kept talking on and on. She's like, are you gay? Are you bi? I was like, no, I'm straight. I'm straight. And that's kind of when it hit me that I was like, oh, she's really attractive. And it felt weird saying that, but I come from a family where that's really, I don't really think that's accepted. So I brushed it out of my head real quick. I'm like, no. And we still kept talking and stuff, and again, like, came into my head, and I was like, no. So I kind of just brushed those feelings away, and I ended up blocking her. So there's that. Now, I think it was like 2 years later, I had another encounter online with a girl, and I started talking to her, and I ended up really kind of being into her. And then again, I was like, no, I can't do this. This is wrong. It took some time, but at the end of last year, I kind of finally woke myself up and realized that I'm gay. I don't know what you want to call it. I mean, I guess bi. Like, I like guys, but then I kind of told myself finally and been okay with it that I like girls. And for a while I was hiding it from friends and stuff, and I finally came to terms with it. I remember I just kind of sat crying because I always knew there was something up, but I kind of just like pushed it away. So I remember, I think the first person I called was my brother when I finally realized it, and he was like totally okay with it, supportive. Like, his girlfriend's best friend is gay. Like, it wasn't a big deal. My parents, I've never talked to my dad about. I think my mom told my dad. And to be honest, my mom isn't really okay with it. And you know what? I'm not expecting everybody to be on board with it. Told my friends, my cousins were okay with it. My family, okay with it. I didn't tell everyone, just some of them. Friends know. And now, for the past couple of months, I can be open, and it's a crazy feeling. I used to be so afraid to tell somebody I was, like, dating or seeing that I was. But finally, it feels okay, and I'm just like, hey, I'm bi. I like girls, and I like guys. It's just been really hard for me to come to terms with it as myself. But me going to be 22 this year, I think it's something that it's like, it's okay. It's not a big deal. You're probably asking, well, Gabby, are you seeing a girl? Did you ever date a girl? I never dated a girl. I've been with a girl, if we're gonna make that clear, that I know I am. But just me, on my perspective of my life, I want to get married to a guy. I prefer guys. Like, girls are nice to look at, they're pretty. I have obviously like a type, but I like guys. Like, I want to be with a guy. I want to date a guy. I don't know if I would be able to date a girl. If that time would ever come, I don't want to like go back on my word and say no. I don't know the future, but right now in my life, I don't want to be with a girl. So, yeah. That's kind of how that all happened, and I've been so afraid to tell anybody or say anything. And it feels really good to finally, like, just come to terms with it, because remember, I used to just kind of cry my eyes out about it, and you know what? It's okay, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's nothing bad, and if people don't if people don't accept me for it, oh well. And if they do, that's awesome, but this is who I am, and I'm not gonna change who I am for anybody, and you shouldn't either. I mean, I have the lamest coming out story fucking ever out of every coming out story on YouTube. It really is the worst coming out story. And you know what, how I knew that I was too? Gay people didn't make me uncomfortable, but like people who were like lesbians or like bi and just outward said it, that made me uncomfortable. That pissed me off, and my friends used to like think I hated like gay or bi people because of it. And it's not even just that, it's just because I feel like deep down I knew I was, and I was jealous that I couldn't be so like open about it and feel okay and be like, you know, this is, I'm gay, like. Yeah. Everything's okay now. Everything's okay. Good talk, guys. Good talk. If you guys want to subscribe down below, you can. And like I said, the most terrible coming out story ever. I literally couldn't even tell people face to face. I literally Facebooked them and called them, but I think the only person I told was my friend Danielle. If any of you guys remember her, we kind of had like a break in our friendship for a while. We still talk and everything, but she was like the first person I told, and that was back like in October, November. It might even have been this early summer that I told her, and I just told her not to tell anybody, but yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know what more to say than and keep mumbling, because I'm just kind of compose myself. But if you guys liked the video, like I said, share it. If you add me on social media, you can down below. And hopefully soon I'll have the balls to even upload this, because this was the first step. Like I said, I have so much more in my life to tell you guys about, and I'll get to that point one day. I just don't know when. This is like my book. My YouTube is like a book, and every day and every video is another chapter and something to share and tell you guys, and I'm just not on that chapter yet. I will be. What else I want to tell you? I will be. I just don't know yet. The world is a very judging place, and it's tough. But one day I'll tell you when I'm ready and when I know that I'm confident in telling you. And this one I was very confident in telling you. So, love you guys really much. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon.